Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me, Aunt Nicky. And here's my beautiful little Emma. I thought I'd share with her. You with her, her with you. Mwah. Oh. Anywho, thanks for stopping by and chatting with me, Aunt Nicky. This is going to be my second meet and greet video. I would like to open up more about myself, and I'm going to tell you stories about my life and what it's like living with my disorders and how it's affected me throughout my life. Obviously, it's not all going to be in this one little video, but originally I planned on writing a book about my life and what I've been through. I've had people in my past tell me that, wow, you're really strong and you've come a long way from where you were in your life and where you are now. And I feel extremely alone. I don't want to cry. I do feel very lonely. I don't have a mom in my life. And let me just explain just a little. So in 2015, I was a gamer. I was playing EverQuest quite heavily, and I met a couple out in Colorado. And I do smoke marijuana for medical purposes for the fibromyalgia. And we decided it'd be cool if I went out there for a visit, met them face to face, and see Colorado. Of course, marijuana's legal down there. I just wanted to experience it, of course. So I took a 3-day bus trip. That was crazy as it was. So I get all the way there. I love the views in Colorado. I mean, obviously it's breathtaking, but would you believe I dropped my computer and something became loose internally and I could no longer game. So the first day my computer breaks. So I spent most of my time walking, and I extended my vacation another 2 weeks. I fell in love with Colorado. The peace, the tranquility. I mean, no one knew me, so I guess that was a lot of the stress taken off of me. So I come home and I decide I'm going to sell everything in 30 days and I'm moving to Colorado for good. My mom didn't express no concern. At this point, we were on talking terms. My sister that's closest to me, she wasn't mad. She was excited for me, but she was going through her own issues. Anyway, I get out to Colorado. I'm there for 3 months. I haven't heard from my mother. I'm concerned. I call. No one's answering or returning my calls to the house. So I decided to call the police department. Here I am, 2,000 miles away, and I'm getting no answer from anybody of where she is. So I decide I got to find out. The cop tells me, all you need to know is that your mother is fine, and that's all we can tell you at this point. And I was really upset that they couldn't just give me more information, So I turned around and I was really upset. Finally, out of nowhere, I get a call from my mother. And she expressed how she was at the psych unit for 22 days. And our phone conversation was really weird. She asked me about how long would I have to be a resident in Colorado before I could change my name legally. It was just weird questions. And she just told me, no matter what, love who you're with. No matter what. No matter anything. So my mother walked away from my life that day. There's I honestly don't know what I did, and I don't think it was me. Now that I can reflect back on it, I really think that her own mental issues are causing her problems, but still, I'm a woman, and I still would love to have a woman in my life that I can confide in, or just have that person to hear me. I don't want a therapist who's going to, oh, that must be very difficult for you to go through such a terrible disaster. Well, what the are you going to say? Are you really going to say, wow, we can't believe you can't handle that shit? I mean, counselor got mad at me because, I'm sorry, I'm getting redirected. And that's something very simple that happens with bipolar. But back to the point. So my mom disappeared. And it wasn't that she died. It was that she wanted to walk out of my life. But at the same time, I had an epiphany that she doesn't like who I have become, but she is the one who raised me to be this way, to behave, to defend myself, to make ends meet. She's the one who guided me in those steps. And for her to walk away from her own daughter and her other daughter and accept the third and adopt a foster child. So wait, you screw up raising your first 3 daughters, so you go out and you foster a 4th. And mind you, she didn't adopt the first child. No. And would you believe she had both of those sisters in the house, and one of them was injured from issues from her biological mother did to her, so it made her slow, mentally slow. My mom got rid of the one who didn't have all of her cookies. That is sad. The one who needed her most, she let go of. So, abandonment, borderline personality disorder, basically comes from being abandoned more than once. And it happened to be traumatic. And when you just want to be loved and accepted, all of a sudden you're faking it, you're needy. I mean, how can you fake being alone? How can you fake being sad? Seriously, a week ago, suicide was very, very close to my doorstep. I mean, why am I here? I am alone. And everyone's like, reach out. To who? Who is out there who really cares? Who really cares about that person? I apologize for crying. So meet and greet part 2 got a little deep. There has been good times in my life, don't get me wrong. That is a small example. What did I do wrong? So, when you have a borderline personality disorder, just one more thing. So, you're trying to fit in. So, when I did something wrong, or not accepting, let's say, by my mother, I'm going to try to fix it. How about even dating? If I met a guy, and he indicated at all, ooh, I really like blonde hair, I would go dye my hair blonde. I'd wear a blonde wig. If you want blue eyes, I'll wear blue contacts. Just to be accepted. How come I can't be me? That's what this web channel was really about. Where I can be me and be okay with who I am. Because I'm a good person. Anyway. And so are you. And I'm proud of you where you are at in your life. Look how far you've come and what you've had to go through. No one's done that. But you. Stand strong, my borderline personality friends. Nothing is wrong with you. You have a disorder. Gotta learn how to work with it. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe. Meet and greet, part 2. Thanks. Signing off.